For the first time in over a year, there are no COVID cases on campus. Good day, everyone, and welcome to this edition of Newsbeat. I'm Alex Shipley. In March of 2020, Hannibal-LaGrange University closed its doors and moved to virtual learning due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But now, almost a year later, HLGU is proud to report 0 COVID cases on campus. Human Resource Coordinator Jordan Leonard says HLGU has been dedicated to keeping students, faculty, and staff healthy by consistently following COVID-19 regulations.
So we pride ourselves in having a safe campus for all of our students, faculty, and staff members. At this time, we are still following protocol, and we are encouraging social distancing as well as keeping our mask on. We are also really impressed with our maintenance crew. Each day they come in and they sanitize all the high-touch areas. And I think as a team, that's what's helped us get to the 0 number that we've been looking forward to.
Leonard says the highest number of cases on campus was right after Thanksgiving break. She also said cases did spike for a short time after Christmas break. Right now, Missouri is in Tier 1B, but by March 15th, things are expected to move to Tier 1C. In Tier 1C, vaccines will be available for K through 12 teachers. Leonard says the date for teachers in higher education is expected to occur in Phase 2, which is expected to take place in April. Moving now to a story that is sure to put a smile on your face. In one local elementary school, students are not only focusing on academics, but on kindness. Emma Anderson takes us to Rawls County Elementary in Center, Missouri, where they are a Kindness Certified school. Here's more on that story.
At Rawls County Elementary School, students are bringing color to the world with just one act of kindness at a time.
We joined up with Kids for Peace to participate in the Great Kindness Challenge. As a leader in Me's school, our students are always up for any type of opportunity to show off their leader skills.
Joshua Miller is one of those students who took on a leadership role during the Kindness Challenge.
So I've been helping Ms. Duckworth bring love links to everybody around the school, and we put a kind thing on these little strips, and then we're trying to make a mile-long chain with paper and with kind things on them.
Students at Rawls County Elementary participated in the annual Great Kindness Challenge hosted by Kids for Peace. The program reaches over 17 million students in 33,000 schools. Approximately 50 students completed a kindness checklist at home, and all students participated in daily challenges at school.
One of our students create this nice gratitude box. With partnering up with Kids for Peace, we committed to do a 1/4 mile and love links. And they just, have these really awesome, happy, positive sayings. And then the students in each class were able to color them.
And those acts of kindness earned Rawls County Elementary recognition as a Kindness Certified school. 5th grade teacher Laura Cowan says it was the students who made kindness a priority.
It's not really the teachers that have the big say, it's the students. They make a lot of decisions here, and they, synergize and work together to accomplish those goals as one.
For Joshua, being kind is special.
It just makes me feel like a kind-hearted. Like, I feel kind and stuff, and then it just has a different feeling. Like, I have a different feeling.
And he thinks kindness is worth the effort.
Being nice to people, it's just like making a friendship with other people that you haven't been friends with yet.
For more information on Kids for Peace and the Kindness Challenge, visit www.thegreatkindnesschallenge.com. Reporting for Newsbeat, I'm Emma Anderson.
HLGU Passages trip is on board for late December 2021. The Passages trip has been postponed the last few semesters given the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Students that have taken the Israel class this last semester are first in line for the trip, but there are some additional openings. HLGU professor Dr. Eric Turner encourages students who are considering the trip to pray and take the opportunity.
It truly, I believe, opens you up to the reality of your faith. And I've always heard people say this, it does make the Bible come to life by seeing the places where Jesus walked.
Passages has put the safety of their participants first during this time. Passages has been engaging with students through social media and other avenues to build relationships till it's safe to travel. If you are considering going on the trip, contact Dr. Turner at the email on the bottom of your screen. Turning now to sports, Hannibal-LaGrange spring sports are back in action after a long break. COVID-19 cut the spring sports season short last year, but HLGU Athletic Director Jason Nichols says that the university will lift spectator limitations for many of the outdoor spring sports, like baseball and softball. Nichols says he is excited to be able to have the games open to the public.
I think spring sports, certainly, student athletes for spring sports last year had kind of the roughest go because they just started their season, and they're the ones who pretty much 90% of their season, if not more, was just done suddenly. And so I'm really excited, extra excited for them.
The updated policies mean that HLGU faculty, staff, and students will be allowed as spectators. All home and visiting spectators will be allowed. Social distancing and facial coverings are recommended. The policy also states that there should be no contact with student athletes or staff prior or at the completion of games. HLGU will continue to live stream home athletic events. And finally, student activities on the HLGU campus hosted a talent show this past weekend. The talent show was in the loft on campus. Students and staff gathered to see the talents that were on display. Newsbeat's own Dylan Dildine was the host for the event. HLGU student Paul Bross said he really enjoyed one act in particular.
My favorite part, besides Dylan, hosting and all that stuff, it's probably Nick. He pulled out this saxophone and did some crazy stuff with it. So I really enjoyed Nick's act.
Other acts that performed included a rap, a piano performance, and even a boy band. For a recap of the events, check out student activities on Instagram. Well, that's all the time we have for now. Until next time, I'm Alex Shipley.